Hey Ragnar friends, it's Lisa. Wanted to share with you a few yoga poses we can do this week for recovery. You can do these after any run, especially something crazy like Ragnar. I hope you guys are drinking your cherry juice and taking hot baths and all that. One thing before we start, to make sure you're a little bit warm, you can do this after a walk or a run or a hot bath or dancing around your living room or whatever you want. But make sure your legs are a little bit warm because we're going to stretch them out. So here we go. Take your right foot forward and your left foot back. So you're coming into a low lunge. Back knee is down, back toes untucked. Squeeze your hips down towards the floor. You'll feel the stretch in the front of your back hip. Take a few cycles of breath. The biggest challenge for us who like to run and be on the move is to hold and breathe and stay still. But your body will really appreciate it. So just take a breath or two here. Good. One more full breath in. Complete breath out. Slowly straighten this front leg and flex the foot. So your toes come towards your nose and your heart reaches beyond your foot. Now if this is too much, just micro bend your back knee. But if you're not feeling too much, make sure that leg is straight. Not locked though, just straight. And lengthen your spine out over your leg. Think of your heart going really beyond your foot. You should feel this stretch in your calf, behind your knee, and the back of your leg. Breathe, one more full breath in. Full breath out. Yes, very good. Inhale, come forward. So you're in your low lunge again. You're going to take your foot out to the side. Right foot out to the right a little more. Both hands down on the floor. Now bring all your weight into your hands. Keep this foot flexed. And come to the outer edge of your foot. Pinky toe side of the foot down. So now we're opening a little more into the hips. If you feel this in your knee, just come back to a low lunge. A few cycles of breath here. You want to feel this in your outer hip. Then you might even feel it in your IT band a little, especially if you go further out to the side. You don't want to hurt your knee though. Keep that knee nice and protected. You can always bring it in a little more. Beautiful breath. And then bring it back in. So last one on this side, you're going to bend your back knee, reach for your foot. If you can't reach your foot, you can grab a towel or a strap. Take your front forearm to your thigh and your back heel towards your sit bone, and then take a few cycles of breath. You can stay here. Some of you will reach down. Just kind of depends on your back leg. I'm actually going to come down because I think my head's getting cut off. Full breath. So you're really breathing into that back quadricep. Try to square your shoulders forward. One more breath. Let it go. From here, make your way back onto all fours. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into a downward dog, stretching your heels towards the floor. You'll really feel this in your calf, your Achilles. And then right back down. Switch sides, so your left foot's forward, knee over ankle. Both knee and toes point straight forward, really important. Back toes untucked, knee down. Breathe into the front of your hip. A few cycles of breath. I lost a toenail. You're like, oh, I didn't want to hear that. I lost a toenail, Ragnar, my first one ever. I'm so proud. I think it started with the 50K and then Ragnar just tore it up. It didn't even hurt. You guys lost a toenail before? Never happened to me. I don't even know. Kind of proud. One more breath, thinking about your muscles rather than my gross toenail. And then slowly straighten your front leg. Flex your foot. Toes towards your nose. Heart beyond your foot. A few cycles of breath here. Spine nice and long. Lengthening forward through the crown of your head. Breathing into the back of your front leg. Good. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. Right back forward, both hands inside the foot. You know the drill. Flex the foot, come to the pinky toe side. Keep the weight in your hands. A few cycles of breath, breathing into your hip joint, outer hip. Even IT band a little. Yes. 3 more breaths. If you're not feeling much and you want a little more, you can bend your elbows but still keep the weight in your hands. One more breath. Oh, back always cracks. Come back down, knee over ankle, reach for that back foot. You can loop it with a towel, can't quite reach, and then you can hold it with one or both hands, really draw your heel towards your sit bone, and then forearm to thigh, hand to floor, breathe into the front of your back leg. A few cycles of breath. Woo-wee. Two more. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Come back onto all fours. Inhale, look up. Exhale, child's pose, forehead down. Take a full breath in. Let it go through your mouth. You can even make a little noise. And then inhale as you roll up. And that's it. So there's a ton of yoga poses we could do, and I can post you guys some more later, but those are some really good ones to just stretch through your legs. And the last one I'll leave you with is legs up the wall. So I don't really have a free wall here, but just sit down next to a wall, swing your legs up so you make like an L shape, your body on the bottom, your legs up, and that'll help drain. Runners call them leg drains, yogis call them Viparita Karani. It's a restorative pose, but it's really good for your immune system to rebuild after a race. And the whole week after the race, if you could do this sequence, it would really help. If you could just integrate this into your recovery routine for running, you'll be a little happier. All right, guys, thanks for a beautiful Ragnar. Woo! And hopefully I'll see you soon. Mwah!